right around the corner, and maybe you're going to be carving some fabulous piece of dinner meat. So it could be a turkey, it could be a ham, it could be a roast, it could be a chicken. But there is something amazing about having the proper tools for the job, and in this case, this carving set. Now, it's funny because I realized as I was thinking about a carving knife and and the accompanying fork, I thought, you know, people might not think I need to have one of those sets, but it really is irreplaceable. There isn't a substitute for it in the same way that there isn't a substitute for example, a gravy boat. You know, they're just something that finishes the table. It finishes the place setting and is, of course, by the way, incredibly functional. Because what you want to do is you want to be able to cut beautiful, graceful slices of whatever it is that you've took a long time preparing. So this is from Lenox, another storied brand, just like our today's special value. And Lenox has been around since 1889. Of course, they have had flatware and tableware that's been in extraordinary homes around the nation, including the White House. Here are your choices. You've got a choice of pattern, and I will say right off the top, that you can't go wrong picking either pattern. This is what we call the Archdale, and the Archdale is sleek and modern. So you can tell the pattern by the base. That beautiful knife, the base is sleek and modern. And then the second or the other alternative choice is what we call Tavish. And the Tavish has that traditional hourglass shape on the bottom. H220228 is your item number. I'm wondering if there's a way for you to see these patterns a little bit better. So they're $24.97. It's my pick of the show. It's the only presentation of the day, and it's the first day that we're getting it at this low price. The free shipping and handling is available here right now, so take advantage of the free shipping and handling. There's the close-up, which I totally love. The Archdale being a little bit square, that Tavish calling it hourglass. I think it looks... it's kind of like, it looked to me a little bit like a cello shape, for example. $24.97, 5 easy payments of $4.99. I'm going to welcome in my guest. Her name is Ellie King. She's been bringing Lenox to us for about 15 years. Miss Ellie, nice to see you.
Hi, Rachel.
Hi. So, you know, you and I were talking about a carving knife, or carving set, if you will. I keep calling it a carving knife set. But tell us about Lenox, because I don't even think you bring that many carving sets to us, and why you're bringing it to us now.
You're right, we don't. And I'm so excited to be bringing you this set because this is such an important set. And I didn't realize it till a few years ago when I was using a steak knife when I hosted Thanksgiving for the first time, and what a mess, let me just tell you. But the carving set is so important, and at Lenox, we love it because we've realized every knife is actually designed with a specific purpose. We have bread knives, we have knives for chopping vegetables, and this knife is designed for carving your turkeys, your hams, your roast chickens, whatever it might be. Notice that long blade. This is what's gonna get through that meat so that your fingers don't get dirty, they don't get sticky, so it's gonna be a cleaner cut. Then we have, just as important, our carving fork. And what this fork does, it anchors the meat. So when you stick this fork in, that meat's not going anywhere. And then when you decide to carve, it is simple, it is easy, and it's not as messy.
I love it that you said that it anchors the meat. Absolutely right. And also that you pointed out, you know, that there's a reason why we have a serrated edge for a bread knife. You know, there's a reason why we have, you know, the sharper, long knives for a different job in, you know, in our cutting in our cutting field that we might do. And so I love that we actually have this set because, you know, there are those bigger, larger pieces of meat. So we've got a smaller bird here, and then we have the ham, right? And the ham, you know, if you gave me a regular dinner fork or even a regular steak knife or a regular dinner knife, they're not going to get through this. So you do need something that has the length. You do need something that has the heft. And let's talk about how these feel in your hand. There's something called 1810 stainless steel. Why does that matter, or does it even make a difference?
Oh, boy, does it make a difference. And I'm so glad you asked. So what 1810 means is it's 18% chromium, which gives it that strength that you need. The 10 is 10% nickel. That's what gives it that beautiful luster and shine. And these are dishwasher safe. And let me just tell you, these are going to look beautiful after every wash. They'll still keep that beautiful shimmer and shine. And it's because of that 10% nickel. And I love the strength of these and the weight of them. If everybody could feel these in your hands, it's actually easier to use because of the weightiness of each piece.
Yeah, it just absolutely draws through that meat. You know, let me just remind you of the patterns. Actually, maybe we can put up that graphic. And Ellie, can you speak to the two patterns that we're choosing and
Sure.
speak to whether or not you have flatware out there that even matches?
Right. We do have flatware out there that matches. And I love that we have two really different patterns to match anybody's style. So that Archdale that has the square handle and it's sleek, it's a little more modern looking. Then we have the Tavish, and that's the one that I've been using. This happens to be my favorite, that hourglass shape. It's more traditional looking. And I love that it has that delicate framing that goes all the way around. And I will tell you, my Tavish, so I'm using the Tavish, but I actually don't have the Tavish flatware. So these are definitely pieces that you can mix and match with what you already have. But as you had mentioned, you can find these flatware pieces out there.
Absolutely. And you know what? The reality is that you're looking at a price that's $24.97. The retail on this is $50. If you went to Lenox.com right now, it's twice as much. You could get two of our sets for what you'd pay for one set at Lenox.com. And Lenox has been here for years and years. They're able to bring us really great, tremendous value opportunities. And let me just point out clearance price. Just because this is clearance price doesn't mean that it's something that's been, you know, pawed over or anything like that. You are getting a brand new set coming to your home, and you're able to try it out for 30 days. You still have a love it or return it policy, and we also have free exchanges. So if you picked up one of the patterns and realized, you know what, I really wanted the other pattern, we will make it right. You send it back to us, we'll send it back to you and make it right, as long as we have that other pattern that you want in inventory. So a beautiful table, right? Beautiful slices of that meat that you took so long preparing and you were so careful preparing, whether or not it's a chicken or it's a turkey or it's a ham or it's a roast. You want the presentation. That's part of the entire experience. H220228. Right. Any wedding, any shower gift, any anniversary gift that might be happening, any, again, new home, housewarming gift, you're giving them this lovely two-piece carving set. And then whatever they have, flatware or regular serving pieces, it will fold in beautifully, because it really is that special occasion two-piece set. You know what I mean? And it helps set off the center of your table. Ellie King, thank you so much. I so appreciate you being here. Nice
to see you,
friend.
Rachel. Have a good night.
Thanks, you too. So let me just let you know that this is the only presentation of the day, and that Easy Pay goes away at the end of the day. Don't miss out on this. Don't let this pass you by. Get this home. Try it. My name's Rachel Bozing. This is a Now You're Cooking Day.